be delivered and made whole. Also, that word saved is being delivered from the wrath of God, being delivered from the righteous justice that would be absolutely appropriate for God to bring upon all mankind, because all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. But God has made a way for us to be restored and reconciled to Him. And so this was something that we needed to address, and we went a little bit further with decisionism, the gospel of decisionism. Some of your great preachers and evangelists like Billy Graham, who at the end of their days would honestly say that the one thing they would have changed in their ministry was, rather than bringing people to a decision for Christ, would have been to disciple them after the decision, making them, through discipleship, true saints of God, because a huge percentage of people that made a decision at a conference have turned away from their faith in Jesus Christ. And so decisionism, once saved, always saved, were pretty big doctrines. We also talked a little bit about the gospel of a pre-tribulational rapture. We touched on that lightly. We're probably going to save that for last. And the last 3 weeks, we have been dealing with universal reconciliationism. Universal reconciliationism. And that's where we're going tonight. And again, I'm waiting for Michael Jones. We are on a new system here. So Mike, if you are there, I am ready for your call. And if you're trying to call in and are not able to do so, we need to kind of hook up here, because I do believe we're live. We are broadcasting, and I'm just not seeing any call in right now, Michael. The number, again, 818-369-0326. And we're looking forward to continuing on with the doctrine of universal reconciliationism. 818-369-0326. And by the way, as I'm ministering, for those of you who are tuned in tonight, we're on Interstate 70 heading east, and on the right side we have full-dress military convoys, soldiers in all kinds of tanks and SUVs, and they look like pretty good guys, but they are definitely heading east on Interstate 70. We're actually broadcasting mobile right now, and that's why we may be having a little bit of difficulty, but this is a very, very long convoy here. And some of these guys are looking pretty serious. I'm not sure where they're all going, but there's a little bit of transition, some military transition. Only God knows what's happening with that whole thing. Again, we may be having a little